Greetings, my darling. It's your girl Adina, and it's that time of year again. It's time for Feminine Fire Friday. This Friday is the spring equinox. We are shaking off winter and moving into our spring rebirth with a very special offering. We have Slow Burn with the amazing Christina Mighty, a two-time dancehall queen who will be coming down from the Shy, Chicago, my hometown. She's Jamaican roots, but she hails to us from Chicago. So I'm going to play two informations, one about Belly Dancers of Color Collective, another about Christina, and then she'll come right to stage. Here we go.
I'm all alone. Like touchdown, just trying to stay in my zone. Never thought you shot and answer the phone. See it jump, no stone. It's only right that we shine, never dancing. Reflect the light, set on the heaven. And God light, bitch, I'm true 7. I'm killing shit, I use my mind like a weapon. But I got me some weed in my breath with a re-up. And no put away running, so just like a cheetah. Yeah, I'm gassing my shit out the meter. Whoa, I go to the scene on my head like a cheetah. Yeah, but this is far from my final form. But my presence been the pleasure since day on. Only right that I shine, never dancing. Reflect the light.
Hey, everybody. Again, it's your girl Adina. I'm
Hi.
here with my sister Mighty. Miss Mighty, what's up, honey? She's in the house. How are you? Can you hear me?
I can't.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah. You can't hear
I
me?
can't hear you.
Oh, no. You have headphones or something?
Hmm.
I will take you out and come back in. And you
Everything
can't hear me.
turned
Let me see.
on.
I'm going to play another video while we work on our tech. Here we go. Take this one.
Discover the joy of movement and sisterhood with Belly Dancers of Color Collective. No dance experience? No problem. All bodies are welcome here. Let's heal together. Connect with your sacred feminine essence in a safe space filled with love and support. Join us for belly dance, yoga, and mind, booty, and soul events.
Hey, my love. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? I can hear you. You have headphones by chance? Christina.
Let me see. How about
Miss
now?
Mighty. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Test, test, test.
I can't hear. I
Turn
can
your
hear the music from our intro videos.
turn your
I have
volume up.
everything turned up.
Okay. Are you still hearing music from intro?
I could hear the music from the videos.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Christina, test, test, test. Testing, testing. Can you hear me?
No, I could read your lips.
Okay.
They're nice. I can
We can hear you,
definitely.
but you can't hear us,
I
and
can
you
read
can read
those
my
lips.
lips. Okay, so how about this? If you read in my lips, tell us
Do you
about
want
yourself.
to
Talk
maybe
about.
use the chat to type questions?
We could do that. We can do that. Let's see. Okay. Describe slow burn.
I love a retrograde. These are the things.
Ashe, ashe. And in fact, today
These are the
is
things.
the
We will
new
not be
moon.
deterred.
Can you see the chat? Can you see
Okay,
the
I'm
chat?
in the chat. I see it popping in. Okay, we're talking about slow burn. I am excited. We are kicking slow burn off in DC, and it's a dancehall class series that'll go city to city. And the reason that it's called slow burn is because that's one of the sayings that we use at Body. When I'm teaching class, get bodied or move your body session, that is the title for the heat that you feel that starts to rise up. And the way we do the warm up is set up to trick the body into thinking not much is happening. It's slow and steady. And by the time your body realizes we are very much so doing something, things are happening, you're going to feel a little heat. There's going to be a tinge. And we call it the slow burn. And in dance hall, that slower pace, savoring those slow movements, slowing down, getting everything that you can out of the moment, it's called cool and deadly. Cool and deadly. It means you do not have to be super hyped up or like level 10 to strike. You don't have to be at a level 10 to be effective. Your 1 on a scale of 1 to 10 is ninja status, you know? And I think slow burn is a perfect phrase for that, especially when we talking about women moving, women exploring their bodies. We start to become the slow burn. It's not something that we're experiencing outside of us. It's not something that's just a physical feeling. We are the flame, and we're stoking that flame and conjuring the heat. So that is why it's called slow burn. That's the intention, and that's the energy that I'm bringing to class this weekend, this Friday.
Yes. I love the conjure. Check the chat. Check the chat for the next question. Christina can't hear you at all now. I think you're on mute. Okay, there you go.
I never had a intellectual, overly logical relationship with dancehall. It's always been a space where I feel. And the doing actually came after the feeling. And that's a blessing. That is a privilege. It don't always go like that. Um, it won't feel like that or unfold in that way for everyone. But for me, first generation Jamaican, growing up dancing with my family, because we dance socially, we will find a reason to throw a party. We'll be like, oh, the wind is 30 miles per hour today. Let's throw a party.
Let's dance.
Surprise. Yep. When I was
Especially in
young, we went
Chicago.
on like a 6-year run of just like constant surprise parties and pop-up parties. So this is something that is an inheritance, and it's from my overflow. The doing came after, when I realized, oh, you have something here special. There's some purpose to this. This is not just happenstance. There's something really rich in sharing this and having this exchange with other people. And then I was like, okay, I got to get a brand name. I got to set up some classes. I got to get in a studio. And then the doings happen. And that's a great question because it really got me realizing and is bringing to the forefront that this is from the overflow. It
I
is super
say
intuitive, firstly.
overflow. Overflow. The next question I'm asking, but I typed it for
I
her.
first fell in love with
There it is.
dance as a child. My cousins were teaching me again, like in the living room at the family functions and stuff, how to wind down, how to have like the attitude. All my cool big cousins know how to whine and they dress nice and they patting the pom pom. And I'm like, okay, I want to pat the pom pom like them. So I love it from jump. And I have an aspect of me that's kind of like hammy, you know? I'll ham it up a little bit. I'm not afraid to like take it there and take center stage. But at the same time, because it's so intuitive and it's so ingrained in my foundation, it took a while for me to take it seriously. It's almost like, oh, that comes easy. So that's not what y'all looking for. And I was exploring all these other genres and feeling pressure to be like hip hop dancer extraordinaire. And it's like, no, you have a kung fu. Like you were born into a style, you have a set lane. You need to accept that and not overcompensate just because this comes easy to you. It comes easy to you because that's your lane. So that took a while. And in recent years, I've started to enjoy what I see in myself and from myself when I'm dancing. Because
I say.
teams, plays, groups, all of that kind of commodified my relationship with dance. There's rubrics and competition and judges and form and this and that. And I think dance hall helps keep me grounded and out of a colonized, commodified space with the dancing and the movement.
So,
And then that
question
helps me to relax and accept and see myself and actually like what I see.
for
So that's a
someone who
journey.
doesn't do dance hall, how do you encourage them?
How do I rehearse? I think that's what you
How do
said.
you encourage those who
Hold on, let me
don't,
read.
who are new to dance hall?
For someone who does not do dance hall, what do we say to the guests?
Yes. How do you encourage?
Yes. Okay. Um, First of all, everybody does dance hall.
Ashe,
That's
ashe.
impossible. Yeah. Dance hall is so cosmic and universal and inviting. It's intergenerational. It's not just like a young people thing. Grandmas will wind up, you know, like they will put on the outfit. They will switch up the wig. The babies, they are dancing and they're doing the dirt bounce and they're doing the willy bounce. So everybody does dance hall by default because dance hall is open to everybody. But I know that it's charged, it's controversial, it can seem explicit sexually for some people, it can seem really intense. It can seem like everybody's in on it and know these dances already and they know the words to the song and I don't know what y'all talking about. This beat is cool, but it's like, one, I would say relax and have a good time. It is so easy. You don't have to be perfect or expert. A lot of the street dances and the group dances in dance hall tell a story of everyday life. So it's so simple that you cannot be left out. Like our dances are like tunny up, and you turning the volume on the speaker, or thunderclap, or yeah, like that's so easy. You like, wait a minute, y'all so crazy. I can turn it up. It's like, yeah, you can. That's entry level. It's not always ding ding boom 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 and head tops and jumping off the speakers all the time. Um, and that's the beautiful thing about it. Relax, have fun, jump in when you feeling good on the song that you know or the rhythm that feels good. Like, let that be your segue and your entry point. You don't have to look super polished or cool. So some of the pressure that might be expected or come with more structured dances, it's not there. Um, and you get to be diverse. Everybody is not a bad man in dance hall. Everybody is not like a sexy hot gal. You could be quirky, you could be crazy, you could be grotesque, you could be uppity. So you just, whatever feeling you feeling, stick to that character and let it rip, let it happen. And a lot of times if you a visitor, don't nobody know you in here anyway. It's like going on vacation. Like, how
Do
would you
you?
act
Do
if
you
you
full
went to
out?
Mexico or Belize or
They
Jamaica?
don't know
You
you.
would not be on that hotel resort worried about nobody. You don't know nobody for real. So who
Do you
do
full
what you
out?
want to do.
Yes, yes.
Yep.
So, what part of the body fully
Um.
wakes up in a slow burn session?
Ooh, what part of the body really wakes up in a slow burn session? Um. In dance hall and in slow burn in general, the waistline, right? That whole root chakra, sacral chakra area, even up to the solar plexus, I would say. That midsection, um, really heart to womb, that area. It's a big deal in dance hall, not just for the women, but for the men too. Like, they have a waistline and like a groove that is like, oh, what he doing over there? What's that? It unlocks that pelvic floor for sure. Um, the waist, the hips, the backside. And that's important in this landscape while we're in a Western culture, while we're here on this particular piece of rock in the USA. It's very important because those are the areas that go dormant first. Those are some of the areas that can stay dormant because of decorum, professionalism, because we're in academic spaces, in corporate spaces, we're in religious spaces where that area of the body, even when it's not in motion, is inherently wrong,
Quieted. Yep.
filled with shame, um, filled with sin or misguided. And
Yes.
the more that you can show that you're ready to be rigid and stiff, right? That's the first thing you have to give up and sacrifice almost. To be in pocket, to be ladylike,
Turn it
or
up.
to
Turn
be,
it up.
yeah, Tony up, Tony up. So you got to liberate and start there.
Yes. We
The
got our sis.
other piece to it, specifically for slow burn, because this is inclusive to all, but it is made specifically for women folk. Our authority is in the seat of our womb. So when you live in a society that tells you say it with your chest, that's actually not deep down enough for us. We need to be speaking from under the pom pom, like say it from
Hey.
under your good crutches.
Hey.
Affirm, declare, command, demand if you feel like it. You might not have to if you say it from in the womb, that other mouth, that second mouth. So you want to awaken that area because it's dormant. We need it for authority. We need it for expression. We need it to move emotions through the body. And it's a way that we can take up space
Yes.
and really challenge that vice grip that the
Yes.
social landscape has on us. You just start to buck back and get it up off you. If you shake that booty, if you wind that waist, if you go down low. And that's ancestral. Dancehall is very contemporary. It's constantly evolving. But the things that make it so cosmic, so universal, so global are the ancestral things, the African things, the remembrance, what we got through the diaspora. That's what really anchors it and spreads it like that. And that movement is definitely African and ancestral.
Ashe, ashe. Say it with your poom poom, folks. She said it. Now, what do you want the people to understand about dance hall as a cultural expression? You said it, but speak more to the cultural expression of it. You said it's diasporatic, it's African. Connect the dots.
What do you want the people to understand about dance hall? Yes, as a cultural expression. So I kind of scratched the surface with that ancestral piece. That this is a contemporary expression, a contemporary approach to some of the African and ancestral values and expression that's been handed down. So we absolutely can start there. The other aspect is that it's very cutting edge. It's constantly evolving in sound, in the technology that we use to produce the music, to get the music out there. Very resourceful. Just in general, there's a resourcefulness that comes with the genre by any means type of energy. And it's a privilege for us to come into spaces that are so structured and welcoming. It's a privilege to be able to go into a dance studio and learn it. Um, I'm grateful for that, but that's not where dance hall lives. Dance hall is not something you put on or you go and visit and then you leave. It's a lifestyle, it's a living, breathing thing. So listen to the music, find out about the artists, translate the lyrics, go to a party. You know, the party is where it lives, that's where it's genuine. Like what you feel in the studio is gonna be immaculate, but it's like doing soul work. It's like the difference between going in your prayer closet and going to church on Sunday. That fellowship, you know, where two or more are gathered. So the fellowship, the living it is really top notch. That's how you respect it and that's how you keep an authentic connection with it. And the women are at the forefront, but there's a duality. So have reverence, have respect for the creators and the way makers, the people that pave the lanes. Because the fact of the matter is, you get to safely interact with dance hall. It's not gonna cost you your job. You're not gonna get called sketel or tramp or nothing like that. But it's some people that bear the weight of that. They've given their all, no matter what people have to say about it or how people view them. And so when you participate in dance hall here, it's an exchange. Like they can feel you in Jamaica, they can feel you in Canada, they can feel you in Europe. It's an exchange that's flowing back and forth energetically. Jamaica has one of the highest rates of femicide. It has one of the highest rates of gender-based violence. So when you think about that, that's such a mind fuck for me sometimes. Like it's so ironic because the women flock to it because it's so freeing and so bold. But at the same time, the landscape, the home of dance hall, that freedom comes at a price. There's not that guaranteed safety and understanding. And we need to move gently with that and what that means for melanated women.
Wow. That's deep. That's deep, mama. Check the chat for the next question. What do you want the people to leave with? So Friday, The 20th
Ooh,
of
yes,
March.
it's falling. Yeah, it's falling on that equinox. And that is, yeah, that's super special and super powerful. Our real New Year's, our Mother Nature New Year's is the 20th. That brings us into the spring equinox. We've already sprung forward as far as like daylight saving time. Um, and what I want the students to leave with is like a jump start. I want them to leave empowered. I want them to leave with a lot of momentum, and just being there and participating in something that's exciting and new and indigenous brings up that energy. But we're going to take it one step further and dedicate the session, each person, to an intention, to an archetype, to a belief, to an ancestor that we might draw on for energy or inspiration. Just bringing that into the forefront of our minds and hearts. And at the end of it, you gonna know that you blessed. Whatever that is, your birthday wish that you made, baby, it is granted. You gonna know because that sweat gonna be pouring. You're gonna be in alignment with the shift that's happening
Ashe.
in the
Ashe.
cosmos with
Yes.
our earth. You gonna know like, oh dang, it's real. Like, yeah, it is. You're the flame and you just turned it on. You're taking us from deep dark long nights and short days and cold into the heat. That's why it's slow burn, because that
Slow
thing
burn.
is like when you trying to and get and you trying to get the air running. I want them to feel the flicker, the subtle thin line between, oh my God, I'm trying to get this going and can I get this in? Even the way the fire sounds, even the way that flame sounds when it starts and it's going from that little crackle that, and then it's like, and you could just hear the of that flame. That's what I want them to feel. I don't know if that even makes sense, but I want them
It
to
makes
feel
sense.
that in their bodies and in their hearts, like, oh, I turned this on and I turned this up, and it's the
Yes.
perfect day and time.
Perfect.
Because that's a part of our domain too. Like, that's a gift. Our bodies are a gift. The music is a gift. The community is a gift. The stars, the moon, all of that is a gift to us. It's a part of the full domain. And we whipping it into shape through our waistline. Like, we getting a line through the waistline.
Yes.
So yeah, they gonna feel
Yes.
that flicker, that steady flame. That's what I want them to feel and know.
Next question. What's the one move people think is easy but actually may be a little difficult?
Okay, we're talking about what's a move that people think is easy, but it's really not even that easy. That's a great question, because low key, that's a lot of dance hall. That's why I was talking about cool and deadly earlier, because it's so cool. Everybody's in line, they doing the thing, and they
Right.
shoulders, and it's
Right. Right.
groovy, and they know the steps. It is the genre that's one of the coolest genres of movement, and it can be challenging to get in that pocket. Like, it looks easy, but it's really not, unless you tapped into like the form and the positioning and the technique. And I think that one of the main things, it's not the advanced dance steps, it's not the viral TikToks with the 16 different boom and ding, boom and ding, boom and ding, boom. A subtle whine, a jiggle that only go down one leg and then go down the other. Those controlled sensual whines. I think that it's easy to look at it and get involved and do it intuitively. But then if we talk about wanting to get good at it and mastery, not just being in the party and surrendering to it, because that has its own values and benefits. That's its own merit. But now we getting in the studio, we in the paint. We training, we trying to unlock some things. A subtle, cool, and deadly wine, the control, there is something to it. A lot of people get pulled into an energy where they want to go big. And like, yes. It's like you're not actually winding your waist.
Take your
You are
time.
moving your knees. You
That
are
part.
moving your shoulders. You moving your head. You moving your chest. So a good quality wine where you like across the room, like, what is she doing? How's she doing that? Oh, she rolled down with, oh, look at how slow she going. That slow wine. Oof. Yeah, that's the one. It burn. It burn your quads and everything. You can't just run up on it like that. You think you can, but it's not like that for real.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Christina. What I'm hearing you say is it translates into feeling. Plus, this is an invitation for your whole body to be a part of this movement. I want everyone to know we are opening up this spring equinox with our first feminine fire of the year. You're being invited to
Yes.
bring your whole body to the dance studio and to wind slowly, those tick, 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 and feel those things come alive. Let the poom poom talk. Let her be heard. This is a creative space where you can come and you'll leave a little more open, a little more confident, a little more on. If you are in the DMV, come and move with us. Friday, March 20th, the spring equinox at Joe's Movement Emporium. You are welcome here. Christina Mighty is coming all the way in from Chicago. She is going to be dancing with us. She's going to help us burn off of winter and off of the funk and open into our spring. So you are welcome on the floor here with us. Thank you, Christina. And we are out. I will see you on the dance floor Friday at 7. Thank you so much. Much love, Christina. See you soon. Bye.